everyone, how's it going? It's Tadisha Rowe, your attorney at American Legal Immigration Center in the DMV in the United States, bringing you another episode of Immigration Dream University. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are now officially in June, guys, so we are halfway through the year. I know I made a video a couple months ago where I was just saying congratulations on making it through the first quarter. We are now through the second quarter, which is amazing. And I did that video by itself because I had just started posting videos, and I was just so appreciative to everyone who's been tuning in and supporting me. And that appreciation has not waned. It just continues to grow. So thank you so much to everyone who's ridden with me all these months, and to the new subscribers, thank you so much. I just look forward to our community growing even more. So for today's topic, I want to touch on something that I spoke about before, which is VAWA. It's the Violence Against Women Act. And I did a video on it. You can check it out. I will link it in the description box below. That video has not been viewed as much as some of the other videos. However, it has really good information. And so I'm hoping that this video will kind of encourage you to go back and take a look at it, or even just give you some information that you may not know, or options that you may not know that you have at your disposal. So although VAWA is the Violence Against Women Act, you do not have to be a woman in order to apply for VAWA, okay? So that's the first thing that can be kind of misleading about it. I think at the time that the act was passed, it was one of those things where maybe the majority of people seeking this type of protection were women, but as time went on, they realized, of course, this applies to men just as much as it does women. And so if you are a man and you find yourself in the circumstances of abuse that would qualify you for VAWA, don't think that because you are a male you cannot apply for it. The other thing is that people tend to think that VAWA is limited to just people who are in marriages or spouses of lawful permanent residents or U.S. citizens, and that is not the case. If you are the child of a lawful permanent resident or a U.S. citizen, you can also apply for VAWA. And even if you are the parent of a lawful permanent resident or a U.S. citizen, you can apply for VAWA. So, we hear of child abuse all the time. I think something that's not discussed as commonly is elderly abuse. And if you think about it in that context, that's where the parents of a green card holder or a U.S. citizen would come into play. Okay, so those are the people who will qualify for it. Now, in terms of how exactly you apply, if you go to uscis.gov, you can type in Form I-360. And that is the form that you use to apply for VAWA. That form can be very intimidating because there are a lot of pages, there are a lot of different sections and subparts. Only a limited section actually applies to people applying for VAWA, as well as people applying for different forms of relief. So don't get intimidated by the number of pages itself, because you're only filling out a limited number of those pages in order to qualify for the VAWA. Of course, there's other evidence that you do need to submit so that USCIS has no doubt that abuse has actually taken place. Something else that can be kind of misleading is people think that they need to be in the United States in order to apply for VAWA. You can actually apply for VAWA from outside of the United States. So let's say you are here with your U.S. citizen spouse, child, parent, whatever it is, qualifying relative, or green card holder qualifying relative, and you were abused, and now you're outside of the United States. You can still apply from outside of the United States. There is, however, a limitation in terms of how long you do actually have to apply. So if you are the spouse of a green card holder or a U.S. citizen, and you are now divorced from them, and there was abuse in that relationship, you have up to 2 years after the official divorce. So after that divorce decree is issued by a legal authority, you have up to 2 years to apply for VAWA. Okay, guys, I think that is all of the information that I wanted to bring to you about VAWA right now. Remember, if you have any questions, please give us a call for a consultation. And please do like and subscribe and comment below. Thank you so much for you guys who've been asking me questions. I do appreciate seeing your questions and also your feedback on the videos. So guys, recuerdo, hablo español muy bien. Actually, I do have staff here who speaks Spanish very, very well. And so you'll probably be talking to them. That's my phrase that I say, hablo español muy bien. So you guys feel free and welcome to call here. As usual, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever it is, wherever you are, and have a good day.